Hey guys, John here, and welcome back to John's RC. So today I'm super excited to show you guys this plane. This is the E-flite UMX P-51D Voodoo. Now, this came out really recently. I think E-flite announced it like 2 weeks ago. We pre-ordered it and it came in about like 4 days ago. And yeah, so this came as a bonded flight package, so that means you need to supply yourself with your own battery, transmitter, and your battery charger. This thing can support 2 different types of batteries. It's a 2S and 3S compatible plane. So for our first flight, we're going to be using a Spektrum 3-cell 300 mAh battery pack, and we're going to do a second flight, we'll retest the 2-cell, and we're going to be using a 2-cell 300 mAh battery pack. Now I wanted to do a quick box opening for you guys, so you can see this is how it comes. We already opened it, but I didn't really get to like look around closely. I just opened it, I bound it to my transmitter, and then I put it back. So this is the plane itself, and man, this thing is just absolutely beautiful. So it's a 4-channel model, so that means you're gonna get your throttle, ailerons, elevator, and your rudder. And yeah, so E-flite did make an older version of this plane. It wasn't a Reno plane, it was just a standard P-51, and it looks about the same. I mean, it looks like the original P-51, but just painted with the Voodoo scheme, because you can see it still has the bubble canopy, and it even still has the machine guns on it. But yeah, I was gonna bring the P-51 to show as like a reference, but I forgot it, but that's fine. So the main difference between the Voodoo and the original UMX P-51 is that they changed the electronics on it, so it has a more powerful motor. I'm pretty sure this one has a 2150 kV brushless outrunner motor, and the original P-51 was on a 2-cell. This is going to run on a 3-cell too, so yeah, it's going to be a lot more powerful. So this thing has a wingspan of 493 millimeters and has a length of 439 millimeters. And without the battery, it has a weight of 92 grams. Now you can see the underside here. This thing still looks super good. These are the landing gears. I'm gonna take them off for the flight because, you know, on my UMXs, I don't really like the landing gears. They take away speed and they add more drag, so you have less vertical performance, and they just look better without the landing gears anyway. So a lot of differences here. You can see this thing has a battery tray now, and that was really good on Horizon because the original P-51 only had like this tiny little slit at the bottom of the fuselage, and you just like friction fit it, or you can stick a piece of Velcro on it. So this is a really good call by E-flite and Horizon. It's running a JST connector, and you can see there's just a strip of Velcro here. So yeah, I have this thing bound to my Spektrum NX10 like I said. And one last thing. For the 2-cells, it has this white connector. I don't know what it's called, but if you're gonna fly a 2-cell battery on the Voodoo, you're gonna need this tiny little conversion here. This is the 2-cell connector conversion to a JST, and we have this for the Pitts. We didn't buy it specifically for this, but if you remember the Pitts video, it's also a 2-cell and a 3-cell, and it uses the same type of batteries, so we have one of these little conversion cables, and they're super handy. So yeah, that's about it. So let's go and fly it. Alright guys, I have Voodoo in for second flight. Same battery, 3-cell 300 mAh battery pack, and we mechanically changed the elevator so it's bent down a bit more, so I can just trim it from there, so I have a bit of a starting point. But everything looks to be working still. I have my throttle, ailerons, elevator, and my rudder. So yeah, let's do forward can launch. Okay, so it's still pitching up, but I think now I can trim it. There we go. Okay, now she's flying good. Do a loop. I'm sorry, it is a bit dark out here. It just stormed last night. I'm a bit far, hold on. Yeah, I'll fly like this. She seems to be doing okay. My battery hatch is down. So I'm gonna go ahead and land it really quick so I can fix that. I'm gonna tip stall. Hold up. Landing a bit far. Don't want to stall it. Okay. Sorry about that. Just wanted to fix my battery hatch really quick. Okay. Let's go back into the air for the amount of time we have left. This thing's so quick. Okay. I'm gonna kill the battery, just go ahead and land. I have to land this thing a bit hot because looks like it tries to tip stall on me. Yeah. Okay, that was our second flight on Voodoo, and this time we pushed the elevator a bit down with the control rod, and she still drifted a bit up, so I just trimmed her out to make her a bit nose heavy, so there's like no flight anymore, so I'm always pushing like constant pressure up. But she flies super well now. She's super fast on the 3-cell. She flies really nicely. The servos, I can't really explain them. They feel really smooth, but they're not what I'm used to. It's kind of similar to what I felt on the pits. I think they might be using like similar electronics or something, because the servos feel very different than what I'm used to on a micro. But I mean, yeah, she flies really nicely. She looks beautiful in the air, and she's quick. So that's like a perfect UMX for me. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you for tuning in John's RC. If you're new to this channel, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys, I'll see you in the next video.
Beautiful flight, John. Beautiful flight.